Hi, I'm Ava. Welcome to Korean Ladder, where we climb Korean one polite phrase at a time.
안녕하세요. 하나입니다. 코리안 라더에 오신 걸 환영해요.
안녕하세요. 준호입니다. Today we answer instructions partly in Korean.
Here's my problem. A teacher tells me, submit it by Friday, and I want to say, okay, got it. Can I just say, 알아요?
좋은 질문이에요. 알아요 can sound like I already know. When someone gives you an instruction, we usually answer 알겠습니다 or 네, 알겠어요.
The key is not just meaning. It is also politeness, distance, and the situation.
오늘의 표현은 알겠습니다와 네, 알겠어요예요. These are polite acknowledgments after directions, rules, or requests.
So if a museum staff member tells me where to go, I can say, 네, 알겠습니다.
Yes. 네, 알겠습니다 is the safest formal polite response.
And 네, 알겠어요 is still polite, but softer and a little less formal. It is good with a friendly teacher or in a relaxed service situation.
So, 알겠습니다 is more formal and 네, 알겠어요 is polite but a little softer.
Exactly. Now let's hear native examples. First, a teacher gives a deadline.
금요일까지 내세요.
네, 알겠습니다.
In that example, 네, 알겠습니다 sounds respectful and clear. Short answer, good tone.
Pronunciation note? 알겠습니다는 자연스럽게 알겠습니다처럼 들려요. 하지만 쓸 때는 알겠습니다로 써요.
Listen to the ending. 알겠어요. It feels softer than 알겠습니다.
좋아요. 알겠어요 is common in daily polite speech. But for a senior person, a teacher in class, or a public staff setting, 알겠습니다 is safer.
Let's unpack the form. 알다 means to know or to understand. In this response, it means I understand.
Okay, here helps show that you accept or have understood what was just said. 습니다 is a formal, polite ending.
So it's not just I know. It's more like I understand what you told me and I'll follow it.
Right. That is why 알아요 can feel off after an instruction. 알아요 often just means I know.
Compare these. 선생님이 내일까지 하세요라고 했어요. 네, 알겠습니다. Sounds natural. 내일까지 하세요.
네, 알겠습니다. If the answer is 네, 알아요, it can sound like yes, I know. Maybe a little impatient depending on tone.
내일까지 하세요.
네, 알아요.
Oh, I hear the difference. 네, 알아요 might sound like I'm saying, yeah, I know already.
맞아요. So for instructions, keep it short and polite. 네, 알겠습니다.
Repeat the full safe answer. 네, 알겠습니다.
이번에는 실제 상황에서 볼게요. A staff member gives a direction and the listener acknowledges politely. 이쪽으로 들어가시면 됩니다.
네, 알겠습니다.
가방은 앞쪽에 맡겨주세요.
네, 알겠습니다. Notice the response does not repeat every detail. It simply shows respect and understanding.
이쪽으로 들어가시면 됩니다.
네, 알겠습니다.
가방은 앞쪽에 맡겨주세요.
네, 알겠습니다.
Let me try. 네, 알겠습니다.
좋아요. Keep the rhythm smooth. 네, 알겠습니다.
네, 알겠습니다.
Good. Now try the softer version. 네, 알겠어요?
네, 알겠어요.
완벽해요. If you are not sure which one to choose, choose 네, 알겠습니다.
Common mistake time. I hear an instruction and answer. 네, 알아요. Because I'm translating I know.
The fix is simple. Replace 네, 알아요. With 네, 알겠습니다. In formal situations.
And if the setting is friendly but still polite, 네, 알겠어요 is also fine.
So, I shouldn't use 알겠어 with a teacher or staff member, right?
Right. 알겠어. is casual 반말. Use it with close friends, not in respectful situations.
One more boundary. 알겠습니다 can sound a little stiff with close friends, but it is safe and respectful in public or formal places.
Quiz 1. At a formal museum entrance, staff gives you an instruction. Which response is safest?
I'm tempted by B because it's polite, but safest in a formal public place sounds like A.
정답은 A. 네, 알겠습니다. B is polite, but A is more formal and safest. C can sound like I know.
Quiz 2. Teacher says, 금요일까지 내세요. Learner says, 네, 알아요. What is the best correction?
A is best, B is casual, and C is even more like I already know.
맞아요. The answer is A. 네, 알겠습니다. Acknowledges the teacher's instruction respectfully.
Let's recap. First, 지시를 받으면 네, 알겠습니다가 가장 안전해요. In English, when you receive an instruction, 네, 알겠습니다 is the safest response.
둘째, 네, 알겠어요는 공손하지만 조금 더 부드러워요. In English, it is polite, but softer and less formal than 알겠습니다.
셋째, 알아요는 보통 영어로 I know에 가까워요. In English, it may sound like I know, not got it.
넷째, 선생님, 직원분, 어른에게는 짧고 공손하게 대답해요. In English, with teachers, staff members, and elders, keep the answer brief and polite.
Keeper sentence. 네, 알겠습니다. If a teacher or staff member gives me instructions, I can answer with that.
Next round will compare 죄송합니다 and 미안해요. So your apologies match the situation.
오늘은 이 한 문장만 기억하세요. 네, 알겠습니다. Thanks for climbing with us.